Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is April 19th, and this is the video on the Dow for the day. And looking at the weekly really fast, we still have the long-term trend is completely intact, not even batting an eye. Nothing really to see here. Nothing really to see here. On the daily, got over yesterday's NDE and are pushing back up, back outside of the long term. So the long term is completely fine. The short term is having some compression. It looks like it could be coming in for a flat line. If we have another positive day similar to what we had today, those moving averages will turn back up and it will look like a bounce off of the long term. Very, very bullish. Conversely, if it's not such a strong day tomorrow, we'll have a flat line of the short-term moving averages, and we'll need to wait and see if it wants to sit before taking off again, or if it's just going to sit and wear down the long-term trend. As always, if there is another news-driven event, the chart will be all screwed up, and it will go in whichever direction that it wants to. But based upon the information that we have at hand, this looks pretty good to me. Going into the 60 minutes, there's our news-driven event. We did have this bubble, which was correcting yesterday and continued doing so today. Notice we have a flip of the shorter term moving averages, and they have not quite entered the bar yet. So if we do have a complete flip over of the short terms, we should expect to see at least the second to the top bar taken out decisively. We've already seen that it was tested today, but I mean a bar that is up there and stays before figuring out what it wants to do. And if it does flip over completely, the short-term moving averages, it's highly likely that it will zoom all the way past the bar, and we'll be on our way once again. Looking at the 30-minute gives further indication of what's happening. There's the bubble correcting, complete flip of the short-term moving averages prior to entering the bar. Very bullish. Notice it goes completely through the bar and is on its way somewhere. Whether this is going to go up substantially, creating a bubble that will need to come back and back test is a possibility. Could it stall out here? Certainly. Could it just keep going straight up and not having a correction from a bubble? Notice that the angle of this is not completely vertical, so that does lessen the possibility of a bubble in the immediate term, which is really good, really good for us. The long term is compressing and should flatline within the next day, assuming that we continue going up, and then it'll be time for it to flip over a day or two after that. So we have a couple of days of bullish movement ahead of us, so long as the news holds. Very nice. 15-minute looks like what we'll probably see on the 30-minute tomorrow, which is continuing on its way, and of course that the flat line. 30-minute should turn into a flat line just like this tomorrow. Perhaps even start breaking through with the flip over. And the 5-minute, the underlying trend is already established, which is good. Of course, we don't have too much separation yet because the higher time periods are still doing their thing. But this looks wonderful. Oh, it looks as good as it should look. So here at the end of the day, it looks a little bit of a flat line here. It would have been nicer to have seen some uniform short-term averages, but you know, it can't be like that all the time. So we do have some price consensus here at the end of the day, and there was so much news after hours that we need to see how the news is going to spin it for tomorrow. But at first glance, from what I saw, looks pretty positive. Of course, I can always turn on a dime, but we'll need to see. And also here at the very end, you can also see some separation of the short-term moving averages, which really means nothing because this is such a short period of time. We shouldn't even care. But there you go, the Dow for today. As always, your investing decisions are your own. This is my opinion. And this chart and video is used for entertainment, educational, and time-consuming purposes only. Please join us at bearsinexile.com. We have a fantastic forum. We have articles. We have links bank. We have a lot of different things. Come by and check us out. Thank you.